Sir, don't interrupt me. I'm trying to explain where we're at. Is that a yes? I don't need an explanation. I'm going to apologize. In the morning, the attorneys don't hang around. So if you want to retain one that happens to be there, get out there and find if there's one here. I don't care what he said. He's not the one hearing the formal hearing. And this is not going to be dismissed for lack of a body cam. I don't know what the magistrate told you, but the magistrate's not doing the formal hearing. I am. I'm not going to require them to provide a body cam at this hearing. Formal hearing, lawyers can be involved. Sometimes there's an in-car video that would show that somebody passed a school bus, for example, but the in-car video don't show your speed. I've been doing this a long time. I don't know that I've ever had any evidence of speeding other than the officer's testimony of what he or she saw, whether or not it was observation or maybe their observation of the vehicle, then plus what their radar or lidar showed them. I don't know that I've ever had anything other than testimony from my witness stand. Good morning, Mr. Presley. We've got a formal hearing scheduled today. Are you ready? Yeah. And for the people? And we're ready? Officer Nolly, your first witness? Officer, come on up. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth today? Watch your step on my ramp. Settle in the witness chair. When you're ready, counsel.
Officer, can you state your name for friends?
My name is Alan.
And how are you employed?
I'm employed with the Huron Township Police Department and Traffic Unit.
And as a police officer, do you have any special training in the use of laser?
Yes, ma'am. My laser, lidar, and radar certified, and my certifications here with the board.
And were you certified on June 23rd this year?
Yes, ma'am.
And on that day, approximately 9:37 in the morning, were you on duty?
Yes, ma'am.
Where were you?
I was on I-275, conducting traffic enforcement.
Is it in Huron Township?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you in a fully marked police vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And about that time, did it appear you to conduct a traffic stop that eventually led you to issue a traffic ticket?
Yes, ma'am.
What happened?
I was in the area of 275, and I believe it's Little Road, correct? I was using a lidar unit, so it's a handheld laser device. Literally have to point it at your vehicle, targeted vehicle, and get a speed. I observed the 2021 Dodge Charger bearing license plate 4 Nora Edward Adam 50. That's like a reddish purplish color. I got the laser device to give me a reading of 82 miles an hour, 70 mile an hour zone. I effected a traffic stop, made contact with the driver, the only occupant of the vehicle, Maurice Presley, advised him of the reason for the stop, speeding was the reason. I issued him a citation, very argumentative on the road, and we were formal originally, now we're here for a formal release.
All right, I'm just gonna follow up. Did you perform any tests prior to using or after using the laser device, I say?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you determine whether or not the device was working properly?
Yes, ma'am. So these devices, when you first turn them on, they conduct a self-test and a calibration on their own. If the device is not calibrated or there's an issue with the device, they'll give you an error and it won't even turn the device on. It won't even let you operate the device.
And did that happen in this instance?
No.
So it's working properly,
Yes,
okay. Did you issue a traffic ticket?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
And what for?
For limited access speed, 11 to 15,
And again, how fast was it going?
82 miles an hour and posted 70.
I have no other questions.
Mr. Presley, do you have any questions for this officer?
Yes,
Go ahead.
first of all, yes, not true.
Okay, hold on. This is, I'm going to give you a chance to tell your story. This is your chance to ask him questions. You don't have to ask him questions. Okay, you can step down. All right. Hold on. No further witnesses? All right, raise your right hand. Swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth today? All right, go ahead. Your turn.
It's like the documentation you asked me to get, it showed they don't have.
I asked you to get documentation?
You said, oh, but I had Zoom, and you said they would show the get the body cam with the freedom information and if they would do the body cam, which I have right here, they don't have the record of it, and you said you would dismiss it. And I think
I don't ever remember telling you I was going to dismiss something.
I got the record. I went.
Well, I'm the only male judge here, and I can guarantee I didn't tell you I would dismiss. I might have said if, what's that? Well, could have been a magistrate at your formal hearing.
Yes, yes, I guess.
Okay, okay.
I don't know what you're not, but
No, hold on. Was it at your informal hearing?
yes.
I don't do informal hearings generally, so that was probably Magistrate Hinman.
Okay,
Okay,
okay, and he said this. He
okay.
told me that-
I don't care what he said. He's not the one hearing the formal hearing.
They don't have, that I wasn't speeding, they don't have, he goes, you were recommending.
But they don't have to have a body cam to convict you of speeding.
I wasn't speeding,
Well, that's what the charge is. Do you understand that? That's what the charge is. There's no rule that says they've got to show you on body cam for them to convince me that you were, sir, don't interrupt me. I'm trying to explain where we're at. And this is not going to be dismissed for lack of a body cam.
First of all, at the hearing, I said I wasn't speeding, and he said that the show was speeding, I wasn't speeding, and he said, I think that on hearing, he told him that he had some like body cam or something.
Listen closely. I don't know what the magistrate told you, but the magistrate's not doing the formal hearing. I am. I'm not going to require them to provide a body cam at this hearing.
Well,
Body cams normally aren't at a speeding ticket formal hearing. There's been testimony that you were speeding as noted on the lidar. So the next step is what do you have to tell me other than the body cam's not here?
I wasn't speeding.
I understand that's your position, but now you got to present your defense. So what's your defense other than the fact that there's no body cam today?
Okay, first of all, he don't have nothing to show of speeding. He also said I had a red car, a red charger. I have a purple charger, there's nothing near red. And then I brought that to the attention of the judge, he don't care about the color. I said, hey, sir, I wasn't speeding, I guess the magistrate. And he said I was, and he said they have to produce it. And he said, if you go at the hearing, I was not speeding. They don't have nothing to prove to show that I was speeding.
Okay.
I was not speeding.
Okay. So, and I'm just going to ask you, what's your authority that says they've got to show something at a hearing?
Okay. I don't. And who if he said I was speeding? Don't even have to prove I was speeding to show something I was speeding. If he said with my word against his word, I'm showing this, I'm saying I was not speeding.
Okay. Once again, I'm asking you, is there some authority? If maybe there is, I don't know about. Is there some authority that they've got to show me some documentation or some documentary evidence today for a formal hearing?
I don't know what the judge, I guess it's the.
Once again, that's the non-attorney magistrate that holds the informal hearing. I'm not bound by whatever the informal hearing was about. That's why it's a completely different process. At the formal hearing, lawyers can be involved. Okay, it's a completely different animal.
So what is this? No one's gonna be involved here. I want some representatives. I'm not gonna sit here.
You can hire a lawyer for a formal hearing.
Yes, I'm not gonna sit here and he is just word against my word, and I'm here.
All right.
As the judge repeatedly explains formal hearing procedure, the defendant believes fairness means showing video proof, while the judge focuses strictly on legal courtroom standards. Officer testimony itself is considered evidence, especially in traffic court, and the judge keeps stressing that point clearly. You can almost feel the frustration building because both sides are arguing completely different interpretations of the situation.
So you're going to hire, hold on. You're going to hire a lawyer?
No, I will.
We're not going to appoint one because there's no jail time on this. We only appoint lawyers to represent people that could go to jail if they're found guilty. If you want to retain a lawyer, I will adjourn this hearing until you can retain a lawyer.
It's one.
Depends on the lawyer. I don't know if there's anybody in the hallway now or not. Probably there may or may not be. I don't know. Okay.
I'm not stuck here.
Go ahead. Go see if there's one here.
It's like evidence of frauds. I
would suggest you get your ass in the hallway because if you're looking for an attorney, you want to get there before they leave. This is the end of the morning.
That's what?
It's the end of the morning. The attorneys don't hang around. So if you want to retain one that happens to be there, get out there and find if there's one here. Go ask it. Just raise your hand and say, I want to hire an attorney. Anybody here? Come on in, Miss Presley. All right, so I've got ears like a hawk, so I think you just asked the court officer if this could be adjourned.
Yes, yes, no.
So you want me to adjourn this so you can hire an attorney for a $170 speeding ticket?
Yes, because,
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm hearing what I think I'm hearing.
yes, because I'm just, I already got the documents and everything, and it comes like, they don't think you do. Because
I don't know what document you're talking about.
the judge like told me to go.
The magistrate at the informal hearing,
He had told me, he told me, he said, produce, he said, the officer gotta produce that he said I was speeding. I said I wasn't. He said he gotta show. And he said, well, go get the records.
okay.
So,
Mr. President, I'm going to apologize on behalf of the magistrate because obviously he communicated in an inadequate way. Because there's no way in hell that that magistrate told you that this officer had to produce a body cam.
he said, he said, this he said, he very witnesses. He said that I don't have to go to the, I guess, the South Carolina, police station, whatever, and under the Freedom of Information Act, request the records and everything. And I did.
Records of what?
Of this, he said he had me speeding, and he said, a laser or a his body cam said it would show that I was speeding, and then,
Body cams wouldn't show you speeding.
what's gonna show speeding? I said, I'm speeding, what's gonna show speeding? What
His testimony. Usually it's his testimony. That's usually all we have at a formal hearing on a traffic matter is the officer's testimony.
Okay,
Sometimes there's an in-car video that would show that somebody passed a school bus, for example, but the in-car video don't show your speed. I've been doing this a long time. I don't know that I've ever had any evidence of speeding other than the officer's testimony of what he or she saw, whether or not it was observation or maybe their observation of the vehicle, then plus what their radar or lidar showed them. I don't know that I've ever had anything other than testimony from my witness stand.
and he even told me if I had a red car, and I don't have a red car, I got a purple car. He said he would, I was driving a red Dodge. I said, he must have me being so somebody else. I have a purple Dodge, nothing near.
Okay, all right.
Hellraiser.
I think the way he described it today was purplish or reddish.
He said that, no, he just said.
Okay.
He said
Okay.
and
Okay.
I said,
All right. So let's get back to my question. Do you want me to adjourn this so you can hire an attorney?
yes, I don't be lies, I don't listen, but they're like, oh,
Is that a yes?
yes.
I don't need an explanation.
Yes.
Okay. I just threw those dates.
So,
If we're gonna do the formal,
Mhm.
is October 20.
21. All right. I can do this October 21 at 10:30.
They're not gonna be below that.
I don't blame you.
Now it's here to testify. Mr. Presley has 5 prior speeding tickets with the township in the last 2 years, and he is not eligible for any reduction.
Everything changes the second the defendant asks for a lawyer over what began as a relatively small speeding citation. The judge immediately warns him that delaying the case could end up costing far more than the original ticket itself. Court appearances, officer recalls, and additional hearings can quickly turn a minor case into a very expensive fight. At this point, the argument is no longer about car color or speeding. It's about whether this battle is worth continuing.
All right. You got all that?
no, I want, that's.
Okay. All right. Your objection is noted. All right. October 21 at 10:30.
You want to slip?
Yep, I
Get your face.
Okay, thank you.
And Mr. Presley, just so you know, if you do not show up with an attorney on the 21st, this ticket's probably going to cost you more than the 170 you got posted. Because I will assess court costs if you waste this court's time by making this officer come back and making me schedule this. Is that clear? I just want to make sure you understand what I'm telling you.
I got the money in my, I got the money, so whatever it says, I'll pay that money in my.
I just want to let you know, if you don't show up with an attorney on that day, all right, you can leave when you get your notice.
Cost I paid.
Shut down? Okay. All right, be safe, officer.
Thank you, Judge.
Morning, Your Honor. I'm Martin Crandall, appearing on behalf of Mr. Olmswell. I met with the prosecutor this morning over the case file. She was really understanding of Juan's situation. Okay. The responsibility for fortunately rising way too fast. And we discussed the possibilities. A permanent resolution that would involve perhaps court's discretion, of course. School related to writing, opposed to any other consequence. That said, by way of background of my client, he's a U.S. citizen. His father in Iraq. He lives here in Dearborn Heights. The mother was 41. He's 20, just turned 23. Right? Okay. The three sisters that he's really being father for. Okay. I see. He's going to college. Where are you going to school at? Good. On his way to dental school, which is good. Good. Lots of good ambitions and hopes. Yep. He and his family. He works full time. He's working 65 hours a week. As well as going to school part time. But he's going to school full time last year. He will be again next semester. I asked the court to consider the resolution we discussed in this reference by the assistant prosecutor and lead them to your question. Okay. All right. So prosecutors got drag racing, no contest. Is it a misdemeanor or a civil infraction? That's a misdemeanor. Okay. All right. So first of all, do you understand your rights and options after discussing those with counsel? All right. You understand the possible penalty for the drag racing charge? You understand that when you say no contest, you're literally saying to me that you're not fighting the charge. All right. You understand that if I do find a factual basis that supports that plea, there'll be a sentencing at that point. All right. Understanding all of that, are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily today? And I'm assuming I can look at the incident report for my facts. Give me a minute to do that, counsel. Okay, I do find a factual basis to accept the plea. I will dismiss the reckless driving charge. And I am prepared to sentence today if there are no objections. All right. That's been dismissed as per the agreement. Thank you. All right. Anything else I should consider before I do so? Well, just to emphasize that he is the father of the household now and really helping as the father and raising the right daughters straight and roll and left foot given. That's something he needs to be understanding. Yeah. And he understands. I'm looking man. He's a good family man. Long world. How many credits are you carrying right now at Lansing? How many credit hours are you taking right now?
Right now, the semester is off.
Okay. And are you working as well? Where do you work?
Yeah.
How many hours a week are you averaging? Yeah. Sorry. Yep. You're right. All right, did somebody confirm with you your address, your phone number, your email address? Did we get all that today? Okay. All right, so here's what I'm going to do, counsel. I'm going to put him on a non-reporting 12-month probation. Obviously, stay out of trouble. I'm going to require that he do a traffic school. I'm going to have my probation department do some research and find a couple options. I really want him doing something live. I don't want it virtual if I can find something like that. And we'll reach out to him. That's why I wanted to confirm address, email, and everything else. Now, I'm going to put the monkey on your back. If you don't hear from our probation department within 2 weeks, you contact counsel and counsel will contact us. All right? Because if we're sending emails and we're not getting a response from you, at some point, we're just going to put you in bench warrant status. I don't want that. All right? All right. In addition, I'm assessing fines and court costs of $300. Can we pay that today or does he need options? All right. I'm going to send you downstairs to work out your options. All right. So stay out of trouble. No new criminal charges for 12 months. Take care of the traffic school that we tell you about and pay your $300 and you're good. If you get another ticket, speeding or reckless, any other bad driving tickets in the next 12 months, that's a violation of probation. So in addition to dealing with the new charge, you got to deal with the fact that you violated my probation. Understood? All right. Any questions, counsel?
That's firm.
Okay. All right. Have a good day, gentlemen.
Now,
Yeah, probably. We should probably have him go down and make contact with probation now. Yeah. Thank you. Cynthia Smith. Good morning, Mr. Hadley.
Putting in appearances for this, Your Honor, Attorney Josh Hadley, and my DC counsel representing Miss Cynthia Smith, who places her name on the record. State your name.
Good morning, ma'am. Go ahead, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. After having a chance to pre-try this, review the evidence with the prosecutor, we've reached an arrangement or plea deal that we would like to bail ourselves of, Your Honor. I do note that this is in arraignment stage on one case in pre-hearing, so we'll waive the formal reading.
Mhm.
We're gonna be pleading no contest.
Yep.
For 771.1 for 12 months.
Okay.
The case, the dangerous dog is going to be dismissed. Note that the animal shall not be destroyed. This is a first offense. We just want to make sure that was on the record.
Yep.
Very important. And that is the entirety of the deal, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Ma'am, did you understand your rights and options after discussing those with Mr. Hadley? You understand the possible penalty for the misdemeanor charge?
The range and the fines is the only thing that we're uncertain beyond after speaking with the people.
Okay. Up to $500 fines plus court costs is the way I'm looking at it. Okay. So 0 to 500. Understood? Okay. Well, there's also jail time, but I don't put people in jail on these kind of charges. So understanding the possible penalties and your rights and options, are you pleading no contest today? You understand that no contest is literally telling me you're not fighting the charge against you. If I can find a factual basis, which I might need help with. If I can find a factual basis to accept the plea, at that point, there'll be a sentencing. You understand that?
I'm not sure.
Okay, you don't understand what I said? Okay. When you plead no contest, you're saying, Judge, I'm not fighting the charge. So, but I have to have a factual basis to accept a plea. In this case, I'm probably going to look at the police report that was issued. If I accept your plea, then there'll be a sentencing. You understand that? The sentencing we're talking about is a delayed sentence, so ultimately this could come off your conviction record. You understand all that? Understanding that, are you pleading no contest? All right, give me a minute to look at the report. No, you're right. All right, I do find a factual basis to accept the plea. Jamie, probably back to the prosecutor.
That is,
Per copy? Okay. All right, so I'll accept the plea to the misdemeanor, dismiss the civil infraction. I'm prepared to sentence. Is there anything else I should know?
Your Honor, after discussing fines and costs, Ms. Smith financially is limited income. This was simply, again, by the nature of the offense, technically did get out of her hands. She had a buzzer to stop the dog, so she shot collar.
Right.
So again, she understands what the ordinance means, but I do look at the whole nature of this one. And we just ask the court to consider those factors and fashion finds it.
Okay. All right. Ms. Smith, is there anything you want to add? Don't feel that you have to. I just want to give you a chance.
Taking this plea deal, but I know my dog didn't bite anybody. And I had an under control.
Okay. There's
And that's been.
a reason you plead no contest. Okay. All right. Anything else?
See on me.
Okay. Well, I've been doing this a long time and I find that mercy is much like beauty. It's in the eye of the beholder. I will delay sentence for 12 months. During that time period, stay out of trouble. No new criminal offenses. Court costs are assessed the amount of $300. That money is due today, according to state court rules and statutes. But if you can't do that today, I'm going to send you downstairs so you can talk about options. Have a good day. Crystal, is it Sigers or Siggers? Siggers?
Is the attorney.
Oh, that's what that says? Okay, Miss Medina is your attorney. You want to wait for her to come back in? Yeah. Yeah, just sit down. How about Falzon? Preston Falzon? Good morning. You are going forward today without an attorney, is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Let's see what the paperwork says. Okay, so you're going to plead responsible to an impeding traffic civil infraction, and we're going to dismiss the misdemeanor. Those were both issued on September 2nd. Is that right? All right. And the impeding traffic carries $180. You need to talk payment options, it looks like.
Yes, sir.
All right. Or you just want a due date? You want to get on a payment plan? Due date?
30 days.
Within 30? Okay. Got it. You're all set. You're welcome. Andrew, is it Demon? Demond, how do you say it? Demond, come on up. You're going forward today without an attorney, is that correct? All right, you made a deal with the prosecutor? Let's see what you got. Oh, great. Okay, so. Okay, she's asked me to dismiss all 3 charges that were issued to you on August 30th. I'm assuming that's all right.
Sir.
Okay, have a lovely day. You got 4? I only got 3. Did you pay 1?
Yeah, I paid one, it was,
Okay.
yes, sir.
Okay. All right, the other 3 are going away. You're welcome.
These 2 are waiting on the turn, just when they just walk in, you're taking care of it yourself, right? Yes. I think this is fine.
All right.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Bryant, that's true. You're going forward today without an attorney? All right, well, give me just a minute to catch up with my paperwork on that last file and I'll grab yours. Some judges in other courtrooms, they've actually got people that will get the files for them, but here I kind of got to do a lot myself.
I see that. Where are the tax dollars to?
Good question. First name Kevin?
Yes.
I got you. Let's see what we got here.
No offense, Steve.
What was the last name?
Bryant, B-R-Y. Okay, great. So we got 2 tickets that were issued to you on August 30th, 2024, and the prosecutor has asked me to dismiss both of those because you're going to plead responsible to a 3rd charge we call double parking, correct? And you've also agreed to pay $300 on that double parking, correct? And we're going to do that on we'll dismiss A outright. All right, and the prosecutor also told me that you would like some time to pay. I'm gonna send you downstairs to work out options with them. Do you have any questions? You're welcome. Have a lovely day. Yeah, just go downstairs. We're gonna send the information through the computer.
Looks like they pull it back.
That's a no, I think. That looks like it's a German.
Well, we do have a deed in here.
Counsel, come on up.
Thank you, Governor. What up?
All right. A German on loan. How about Siggers?
Kristen Marie Medina, Your Honor, on behalf of Ms. Sayers, ma'am, would you please state your full name for the record? Your Honor, with regard to the arraignment, we would wait for a reading and standing. At this time, my client, Ms. Sayers, is prepared to plead guilty to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. She is also prepared to plead responsible to double parking with an agreed upon fine of $200 in exchange for driving a license suspended in open fence talks to expired date, and the North jurors would be dismissed, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, here's what I would like. What I would like to do is dismiss 2 charges and reduce the drove while license suspended to allow unlicensed driver and just give her a little heavier fines and costs so we don't have 2 files being processed.
Accept the administrative. Thank you.
All right. You understand? Did you understand that? To you, it doesn't make any difference. To my clerks, it's one more file or one less file they've got to deal with.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. So, Ms. Siggers, did you discuss your rights and options with Ms. Medina? Did you understand those rights and the options they give you?
Okay.
Do you understand the possible penalty for allowing licensed driver to operate? Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily to that charge today? Did you drive a vehicle in Huron Township on August 15? Did you drive a vehicle in Huron Township on August 15? Was your license suspended, revoked, or denied at the time?
Yes.
All right, I will dismiss the other charges, all of the original charges. And what should I know about the lady before I sentence, counsel?
Ms. Sayers does maintain people representing the state of Michigan. My understanding is that she is currently looking for employment. So we would ask that the court impose fine and cost, but allow her to enter into a payment plan. For that, my understanding is that she's not currently on probation or parole, and she did come here today with valid insurance, valid registration, and a valid license, Your Honor.
Good to go. All right. When's the last time you worked? Where did you work?
It was like months ago. I was working at Sunburst Hospital.
Okay.
He had his thing, got everything off, so I'm like, I really miss it, like trying to get back. Yeah.
Okay. So you're still employed. They're just not giving you any hours.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Anything else you want me to know? All right. Before you leave the building today, make it a point to talk to Mr. Taylor. Avery Taylor. He's downstairs. He keeps a list of area employers that they send him notices, say, look, we're hiring 20 people on, by such and such a date, blah, blah, blah. So just talk to him and say, hey, what do you got as far as jobs? I'm looking for work. Okay. You're welcome. All right, so normally on an allow unlicensed driver to operate file, fines that cost you $500, but I'm hitting you a little harder because of that double parking deal. So the total is $700. Go downstairs and talk about your options and make sure you see Mr. Taylor about a possible job. All right, any questions? Good luck to you.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Are you ready on Jones?
Yes, Your Honor, Kristen Marie Medina, on behalf of Mr. Jones, Your Honor, with regard to the agreement, we would waive formal reading and standing. Mr. Jones, would you please say your full name for the record?
Good morning, sir.
Your Honor, today my client is prepared to plead guilty to fail to display a valid license. I have advised him that that will appear in the driving record, however, will not result in any points. Or I guess it would be a reduction from the driving.
Yeah.
Revoke or denied, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Jones, did you discuss your rights with Ms. Medina? You understand the rights and the options they give you? You understand the possible penalty for the added charge? Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty today freely and voluntarily, sir? Sir, did you drive a vehicle in Huron Township on December 15, 23? And at that time, was your license suspended, revoked, or denied? I'll accept your plea to that charge, dismiss the original charge. What should I know before I sentence?
Your Honor, my client does maintain stable residence in Monroe, Michigan with his girlfriend. He has been gainfully employed for 2 years with GMA Industrial right here in Romulus.
What do they do?
They do steel, they work for, steel,
Fabricators?
not for the, blaster, for the plane.
Oh, okay, okay.
And so he is gainfully employed, Your Honor, maintains stable residence. He still has a little bit of work to do on his license, which he hopes to get done. We actually considered adjourning this matter, but he doesn't want to miss any additional days from work. So we have resolved it today.
I'm assuming part of his license problem is the tickets he owes us for?
He has no proof of insurance, I believe, is due. It's
I'm showing a seatbelt, registration or plate, civil infraction, and no insurance totaling $936.
that is, yes, that is
Yeah, okay,
one of two.
okay, all right. Well, I can't help him with the other one probably. Another court?
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, they told me to pay half, which I'm going to.
okay,
pay half, and
they're working with you then. Good, good.
do you know if we took care of the online guy?
No.
He's still there? Okay. All right, anything you want to add before I sentence you? Okay,
He's still.
all right. And this job you've got here in Romulus, full-time job? How long you been there?
2 years.
Good, good. Who's taking? Never mind. I'm not gonna answer.
Thank you, Your
I'm not gonna answer.
Honor.
All right,
Thank you, Your Honor.
here's what I'm gonna do. Fines and costs on your file, including a show cause and bench warrant fee is $600. So that gives you a total up to $1,536. I'm gonna suggest you go down and talk to Mr. Taylor about options, what you can do with that. We can put you on a payment plan and you can pay X number of dollars per month for a long time. But he's also got some options where you might be able to do some community service work to take care of some of that $1,500. All right. And if any of our stuff where you owe us money is keeping you from getting your license, we'll do something similar to no-buy. If you can make a really substantial payment on it, we'll give you your clearance before it's cleared out. Understood? That didn't make sense. We'll give you your clearance before you pay us all off. All right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good luck.
I'm
I'm sorry.
The section here, you're gonna come up with a substantial payment, we may be able to hear her. Right?
Terrell Johnson.
Thank you.
Good morning, man. Are you going forward today without an attorney? And you made a deal with the prosecutor?
Yes.
Terrell-Johnson. T-E-R? Double R, actually. All right. And if I'm reading the plea agreement correctly, and I'm quite sure I am, you're going to plead responsible to the impeding traffic that was issued to you on September 2nd, and the prosecutor wants me to dismiss the misdemeanor, correct? All right. Fines and costs on impeding traffic, $180. Can you pay that today?
That was paid yesterday.
Can you confirm that?
It's not on paper.
Won't be updated yet?
If this is the one that she came in checked on. No, it's not. It hasn't been paid.
Okay, but that's all she had is A and B?
Yeah, just the A.
Okay, all right. So what we'll do is we're going to dismiss the misdemeanor and we'll close out the civil infraction when your payment processes. All set? No questions? Have a nice day. So you're welcome. So that's a weird one. So I guess I'll make a note in the file.
In this tense courtroom moment, a simple speeding ticket hearing turns into a frustrating argument over body camera footage, legal misunderstandings, and courtroom procedure. A driver fighting an 82-mile-per-hour speeding ticket insists the case should be dismissed because police never showed him body cam footage proving he was speeding. He repeatedly argues that a magistrate at an earlier hearing told him officers would have to produce video evidence. But the judge quickly shuts that idea down. This is not going to be dismissed for lack of a body cam. The judge explains that speeding cases are often proven through officer testimony, radar readings, and observation, not body camera footage. He even tells the defendant he has personally handled countless traffic hearings where no video evidence existed at all. Still, the driver keeps insisting he wasn't speeding and points out that the officer described his car as reddish, even though he says it's purple. At one point, the judge becomes visibly frustrated and says, "There's no way in hell that magistrate told you body cam was required." Then the hearing takes another turn when the defendant suddenly asks to hire a lawyer over what started as a $170 traffic ticket. The judge agrees to delay the case, but gives him a serious warning first. If you waste this court's time, it's probably going to cost you more. What started as a routine speeding ticket quickly becomes a lesson about how courtroom rules actually work and how misunderstandings about legal procedure can spiral into much bigger problems. Like and subscribe for more real courtroom moments.